All right, so today we're going to be talking about the new Maxima paddle. This is Selkirk's newest wide body paddle. So it's an Uber controlled paddle that's very stable. So what people initially thought was, hey, they got a new Maxima paddle. This must be the like the old S2 version. So let me just pull up an S2 here and compare with you the difference. First off, it is not the S2 shape because the S2 shape, while it is a wide body paddle, it has a short handle here. So the Epic has a long version handle similar to, so the Epic's all the way over there, has a similar length to the Invicta, but the S2 has a short handle. So if you notice, it's only one hands versus the Maxima, you got the 1.5. So that's the main difference is it's not the same size. So if I take a look at the shape, it is a similar shape. This is more squarish, similar to uh, the Epic, but this one is more rounded on top for the Maxima. So if I put them side by side, let's take a look. We have, so the S2 is shorter overall, and then you lose a little bit with this flare on top. Width-wise, because the Maxima has the edge guard, let's say it's a little bit narrower than the S2 is, given that it's a little bit shorter, so a little bit taller. So the Maxima is a little bit taller, so then it loses a little bit on the sides to compensate for that. So then you can kind of see the handle difference here. So short handle, longer handle for the Maxima here. So I was playing around with it. I mean, I think out of all the 08 paddles, this is the one which played best stock without any weight. It was very controlled, very stable for off hits. Uh, and being a 16 millimeter paddle that's wide body, I mean, that's what I would expect from it. It's very stable. I tried hitting hard with it, trying putaways with it. This paddle is very much a keep it in play paddle. If you like to play that way, reset everything, drop everything, return everything. It's not going to be a very aggressive paddle for those hard put away shots, but it's not meant to be that paddle. So if your playing style is very controlled, like definitely check out this paddle. I know the 08 Tour 16 was very popular for a lot of people, but I think this just kind of takes it to the next level in terms of control and stability. So I've been trying out the Maxima along with some other wide body paddles. I got a Joola Scorpeus 16 to compare with, a Vapor Power, a what else? Vapor All Court, 1126. I got a Vatic Pro Bloom as well as a Gearbox as well. So I've been trying out a lot of different wide bodies just to compare, well, how does this stack rank to all of them? And the 08s, I think one thing that's very notable about them, I also tried the TF2 from Carbon, and the Project 08, similar to the rest of their lineup, it is very soft and controlled. So if I were to rank, I'll go through this in a different video ranking them, but I think it's like you got Joola up there, followed by Gearbox, followed by, what do we got? The Vapor Power, and then kind of Bloom All Court, so kind of in the mix, and then the Project 08 comes in as the softest at the bottom. So definitely great for control. I think it hands down wins in that category. You're not going to get the aggressive putaways with it, and like I compared similar to the other 08 paddles, I think with the 08 series, especially the Maxima, the amount of effort that you put into it and the amount of output that you get out of it in terms of power is very linear. If you hit it a little bit harder, you're very controlled in knowing that it's only going to go that much further in the court. So you know how hard to hit it to really keep it in. That was kind of one of the problems I had with the the Scorpeus, the Joolas, is you have kind of that trampoline effect where you hit it and it's variable in terms of how much power output that you're going to get from it. So from that standpoint, it's a little bit harder to control that paddle, especially when you're trying like blocks and resets. The Maxima, if you're resetting blocking, it's going to be very dampening and very controlled in terms of how much it's going to pop off the paddle in those returns. So if that kind of fits your bill and category, definitely say check out the Project 08 Maxima. You got the paddle shape. I was comparing it to the Vatic Pro 14 mil balloon that just came out, and it is very, very similar in terms of shape. So in terms of height, you got like pretty much a clone copy in terms of height, and then width, it's very much similar there. I mean, this is the 14 versus the 16, but in terms of shape, it's similar to that. The Bloom plays a little bit harder, a little bit more pop, but then the Maxima, like I said, it's going to be the most controlled in terms of all the paddles out there. So if you're interested in getting the Maxima Project 008, you can check out my discount codes. You can get about $60 off with the codes. Yeah, check out the bio, but let me know if you're interested in getting this, and if you try it, let me know how it is compared to the other 08s. Check out my other reviews on the 08s and see which one fits you. All right, see you guys next time.